Namaskar, Namaste. Welcome to the practice of the White Galactic Worldbridger. We're going to start off with a powerful pranayama exercise to overcome Abhinivesha, the fear of death or attachment and clinging to life. Here we go. Taking Vishnu Mudra with your right hand. Close off right nostril first, closing eyes. Take exhale through the left. Deep inhale through the left. Close it off, hold it in, Jalandhara, chin to the chest, lifting chest to the chin, count to 11, or repeat the mantra Om Namah Shivaya 11 times, meaning that you honor and salute the infinite goodness of supreme consciousness. And then release right, exhale. Inhale right. Close off, hold it in, Jalandhara, count to 11, and repeat Om Namah Shivaya. Release left, exhale. Inhale left. Close off, hold in, 11. Repeat Om Namah Shivaya. Release right, exhale. Keep it going 5 more times. Nice exhale. After you finish your rounds, hands in Anjali. Set an intention to release energies that no longer serve you on your path so that you can create the space for the greater potential of the future. Let's invoke blessings. 3 ohms, 1 Purna mantra, deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. To the presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Shiva, arise, come to standing at the front of the mat. Snag your blocks, your triangles, belts, towelage, whatever you need. Mountain pose, feet at distance apart, drawing into the center, squeezing inner thighs together, belly in, scoop tailbone, side bodies, long shoulders up and back. Slide jawbone back, opening hard up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, root down through the legs. Inhale, stretch up, celebrate the freedom of the day. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl, reaching through crown of the head. Exhale, step back, plank. Lean forward. Curling in the upper back. Heart descends. Slowly lower down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, rise up for Adho Bhujangasana, lengthening shoulders towards the ears. Sweep heart forward and up. Push down to the hands, pulling back towards the hips. Push down to the tops of the feet, pulling feet in towards the hips. And lower down. Push back. Downward facing dog. First dog, stretch it out, bend one knee at a time. Lengthen through calf muscles. Deepen the victorious breath. Muscles tone in the back of the throat to harmonize with breath, deepening inner resonance. Right foot up for a deep lunge. Take hands off to the left, elevating hands in bridge top or fingertip position. Lift arms up, shoulders up, and then curl in the upper back, and then widen hips back. Pushing top of the left thigh bone back, root down to the outer edge of the foot, and then bend your right knee a little deeper. Keep it leaning to the right. Step back in a plank. Lean forward, keeping arms straight, heart descends. You can lower onto the knees if you need to, and then lower down through Chaturanga. Inhale, rise up, pushing down to the tops of the feet. Index knuckles rooting down strong, side bodies long. Curl shoulders back, slide jawbone back, take gaze up. Lower down, push back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Second side, left foot up, back foot flat. Take hands off to the right, elevating wrists, lengthening side bodies, arms up, shoulders up. And then curl in the upper back, pushing right thigh bone back. And bend left knee a little deeper. Step back, plank, or down dog. Curling in the upper back, slide through, take a vinyasa. Keeping knees off the floor or lower them down if you need to. And then flow back, down dog. Take it into a twist. Right hand reaches back for the outside of the left leg. Pushing from the top of the left shoulder out through the hands. Duck the head and twist. Switch arms, switch legs. Down dog, turbo dog, and arms. Push index knuckles down, curl in the upper back, slow motion slide through. Take a vinyasa. Push back, down dog. Bhavdi Pujayi. Knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow.
Take feet a little wider. Hip distance apart or a little wider. Clasp hands behind the back. Squeeze arms in. Upper back in. Take arms overhead. Thigh muscles lifting. Kneecaps lifting. And then work a twist. Bend your right knee. Pull left arm back. Left shoulder back. Taking gaze up. And then switch. Then left knee. Pull right arm back. Right shoulder back. And then back to center, both hands to the hips, squeeze shoulder blades on the back, inner thighs together, inhale, rise up, lift up out of the hips, open heart, open throat, head back, and then release. Bring gaze within. Surrendering self-effort, personal striving, open to grace. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward, letting breath lead the way. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Take a vinyasa from plank or turbo dog. Flow back, right foot up, side angle pose. Parsvakonasana. Right foot up, back foot flat, belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist. Left arm reaches. Deep breaths. So much under 4. Left hand out to the left, back heel up, point foot out to the right, sweep right arm overhead. And then release, step back, plank, or down dog, take a Vinny, flow through. Second side, left foot up, Parsvakonasana. Snag a block or triangle if you need it. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Outer rotate left arm and shoulder, going left shoulder blade into the heart space. And then deep and twist, right arm reaches. Uddiyana, keep lower abdomen firm as you slowly release, top hand down, back heel up, point foot out to the left, sweep left arm overhead. Keep arm bone beside cheekbone, pushing head up into the arm bone to curl deeper. And then release, down dog. Or plank, take a Vinny, flow through, choose your vinyasa, choose your adventure. It's not about the end destination, it's about the journey. Flow through, Bhuti Bujai. Bend knees, step or jump, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Right leg muscles up. And then bend knees deep. Sweep arms overhead. Utkatasana. Strengthen core. Squeeze belly in. Rib cage in. Keep lower abdomen tight. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Hook left elbow across. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, deep and twist. Hands in prayer. Push down through your hands. And then twist from the heart space. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Hook right arm across. Take another deep breath in. Lengthen. Exhale. Hook shoulder over. Deepen the twist. Pushing down through your hands. Twisting from the heart space. And then lower hips down. Power up the breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dive over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Take a vinyasa. Right leg lifts. Squeeze it across the midline, lean forward, halfway down, push back strong, right foot up, warrior one pose. Back heel up, square off hips, drop belly in, scoop tailbone. Your arms overhead. Deep breath in, power up back leg, lift left thigh up, and then exhale, bend right knee deep, hips forward and down. A few more deep conscious breaths. Exhale, release, step back, flow through. Left leg lifts, plank, Chaturanga, push back, left foot up, Virabhadra. Square it off. Uddiyana, belly in, scoop tailbone, take it overhead. Anahata Bandha, pull arms and shoulders down the back. Then lift up out of the hips, open heart, open throat, head back, push through the top of the hip, your back heel, and bend left knee deep. Exhale, release, step back, flow through. Right leg lifts, bend the elbows, slide through, up dog, float back, right foot up, Virabhadra, square it off, bring left hip forward, squeeze left leg into the center, point right thigh and hip back, take it overhead, Uddiyana, Mula Bandha, Anahata Bandha, Ujjayi breath, make it deep and victorious. Breath in. Exhale, twist. Left elbow across. Another deep breath in, deep and twist. Shoulder over. Hands in prayer. Push down through hands, and then you can reach for the floor or go for the bind if it's available. Reaching right arm behind the back. Inhale, unwind, step back, flow through. Left leg lifts, vinyasa. Flow back, step it up. Square it off, right hip forward. Squeezing right leg in towards the center of the mat, pulling left thigh and hip back. Uddiyana, Mula Bandha, heart bandha, shoulders down the back, open heart, take it back. Twist, right elbow across. Take another deep breath in. Lift. Exhale, deep and twist. Shoulder across. Hands in prayer. Push down through hands. Reach for the floor or go for the bind. Strengthen breath. If you can strengthen breath, strengthen lungs, diaphragm, intercostal muscles. Inhale, unwind, step back, flow through. Right foot up and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Connecting the breath. Releasing self-effort. Opening to grace. To the larger flow of universal energy which guides the opening of the heart. Draw energy up and in. Integrating. Squeeze legs together. Clasp hands behind the back. Shoulders up. Slide jawbone back. Squeeze arms in. Upper back in. Take gaze up. And then pushing through back leg. Bend right knee deep. Lift forward heel if you're going further.
Back foot flat, Virastamba, take it overhead. Keeping right knee bending deep, leaning to the right, shoulder off the knee, so you're leaning more a little to the left. So your upper torso is centered with the hips. And then optional arm balance here, or take a vinyasa. You can work Ekapada Kundanyasana or Visama Ekapada Kundanyasana 2. Taking left forearm down, right foot slides to the right, keeping back heel up. You can hold it here, leaning halfway forward, or hop your back foot across the midline until it lifts. And then step back, flow through. Second side. Left foot up, both hands to the top of the thigh. Pausing. Connecting to the breath, honoring the power of the heart space. And then drawing more trust in the universe. Squeeze legs together, clasp hands behind the back, lift arms up. Shoulders up, squeeze arms in, upper back in, take gaze up. Having Shraddha, faith and trust that everything is perfect and is exactly how it's supposed to be, is one of the aspects that brings success in yoga. Back foot flat. Take it overhead. Surrendering self-effort. Opening to the power of the breath, to the larger flow of energy. We all become more humble when we realize that we're not doing it all by ourselves, that we are in support of our community. We are supported by grace. Ekapada Kundanyasana 2. Both elbows up, or right elbow down, left foot out to the left. Hold it there, hop back foot across until it lifts. And then step back. Take a vinyasa. Connecting the back body. Pulling arms back, shoulders back, heart forward. Flow back. Right foot up. Go for the clasp. Step right foot up. Right arm under for Baddha Parsva Konasana. Use a towel or strap if you need to. And then curl top shoulder back. Take your head back, leaning back, bend right knee deep. Bowing to the heart, straighten right leg. Baddha Trikonasana. Bend forward leg, step back foot up. If you lose the clasp, just take right hand to the floor, left arm behind the back, straightening both legs and twist. And then cup the heel with your right hand or hold the bind tight, choke up. And then pick up the right leg, keeping it tight to the chest. Hold it here with your leg bent, finding drishti, your gazing point, or bow forward and inner rotate the right leg. Extending it all the way straight, and then belly in, scoop tailbone, pushing from hips out through the foot. And then back down. Take your time. Baddha Ardha Chandra. Hold the clasp. Keep right leg slightly bent. Lean forward, lift left leg up. Again, if you lose the clasp, just take right hand to the floor, left hand to the hip or behind the back. Standing split, Prasarita, Ekapada Sana. Stack hips, lift left hip high, and then straighten leg. Inner rotate the leg, squeeze it across the center to lift higher.
Kick to a handstand, forearm stand. Feel free to use a wall if it's in your vicinity. Or you got your towel if you use your towel. Give yourself a few attempts kicking up or jumping up. Lower down. Second side when you're ready. Step it up, left foot up, left arm under, right arm behind the back. Back to the heart. Straighten left leg. Re-scoop tailbone. Twist. Bend forward leg. Step it up. Straighten both legs. Pushing thigh bones back. Taking gaze over right shoulder. Pick up, bound leg. Shifting right foot in, choke up. Or cup the heel if you lose the clasp. Pick it up. Find your drishti. Bow forward, inner spiral, top of the thigh. Strengthen core, Uddiyana. Scoop tailbone, pushing from hips out through heels. Take it down for half moon or bound half moon. Standing split. Stack hips, lift right hip high. Straighten the leg. Inner rotate, power up your big toe. Squeeze it into the center to lift higher. Take it up to an inversion of your choice. Handstand kick, forearm, headstand. Or take a vinyasa when you're ready. If you're fast, you can rest in child's pose. Wide leg stance. Right foot up. Left foot up. Lengthen. Reach arms straight ahead. Curl in the upper back. Take chest down. And work a twist. Left arm under. Looking right big toe. Shift your hips to the left an inch or two. Pushing down strong through the right foot and then deepen twist. Inhale and twist, switch, left arm reaches, right arm under. Shift to the right, pushing down strong through left foot, and then duck the head and twist. Inhale and twist, lengthen. Exhale, go wide. Go deep. Play your edge. Forehead to the floor, forearms to the floor, or forearms to a block. Maybe chin all the way to the floor if you're in deep. And then heel toe in. Boom, boom, boom. Come to squatting, malasana. Squat, releasing lower back. Reach arms back across the front of the shins. Optional lift for crow pose. Snag a wedge or your triangles if you want to take pressure off your wrists. And then keep your knees bent over the arms. With one foot up, the other foot up. Hold it there. Squeeze feet together. And take it all the way up into a handstand or a tripod headstand. When you're ready, step or jump back. Take a vinyasa, lowering back into crow if you went up. Puppy pose. Take knees wider. Come forward onto the chin and the chest. When you're ready, push back. Child's pose. You have a ramp. Place your elbows on top of the ramp. Kali Mudra. Pushing down to the elbows. Take your head down. Curling in the upper back to release triceps. And then come to standing. You can jump up into a handstand or just step up. Locate your strap if you need it for a Tita Hasta Padangustasana, standing hand to big toe pose. On your drishti, your gazing point, and then shift your weight to your left foot. Bring your right thigh up, keeping your hips level. From the outside, you're going to reach down and hook your big toe, or use your strap and hook the inner part of your heel, and then wrap it around your hand or your wrist. Now when you push down through the heel, and you kick the leg straight, it slightly rolls your thigh in, so it aligns the thigh bone on the hamstring, and then pull your leg back in towards the hip, outer rotate the leg, and take the forward fold, keeping foot flexed. Ujjayi, tip of the tongue to the soft palate. Strength and concentration. Deep in Ujjayi. And then inhale up. Take it out to the right. Your thigh engaged. And then bring it back to center. Keeping legs straight and strong.
Reach for the strap or the foot with both hands and kick down and then lift up as high as you can. Gazing straight ahead, or take up towards the ceiling. And then release. Hands to the hips. Keep it up. And release. Second side. Left thigh up from the outside. Reach down, hook your big toe or use your strap. Hooking inner edge of the heel. Push down to the heel. Kick the leg straight. Rolling leg in so the heel turns out. Big toe points in. And then outer rotate. Pull the leg in. Flexing foot. Taking forward fold. Babu Jayi. Inhale all the way back up. Take it out to the left. Inner rotating. Outer rotating. Back to center. Take the strap or the foot, both hands. Kick down strong, fire thigh, and then lift up. Use it gazing straight ahead towards the top of the foot or take gaze to the ceiling. Point foot, keep it up. And release. Back to the front of the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, release hands. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squat again. Bakasana, round 2. Taking knees over the outside of the arms. Optional leaning forward. And then step or jump back. Flow through. Child's pose. One arm auspicious pose. Break out your magic carpets. And then when you're set, take right arm out to the right, palm face up. Rock over onto the right hip and shoulder. Going for the clasp. Bending knees up, shifting hips in, and then take left arm back. Take head straight back into the tops of the shoulder blades. You can place a block underneath your right side of the head if you need support here. And then switch sides. And then back to center. Sphinx pose. Lift up. If you have a ramp, you can place the lower bottom ribs over the edge of the ramp so you have support for your upper body so you can hold the arch easily. And pull your hands back towards the hips, feet pushing down. Hold Sphinx pose, lengthening, extending spine. Dhanurasana. Reach back for the feet. Push down to the knees. And kick back, arch up. And then release. Push back, brief child's pose. And then let's do it again. This time, if you have your triangles, place them in front of you. And if you want to go really deep, snag a couple Shiva straps and maybe a couple big belts. Hook your feet. We're going to work towards Purna, Shalamba Purna, Dhanurasana. So you're going to lean all the way forward, supporting your abdomen with the triangles. You can turn them out to the side a little bit so they don't jab inside of you. And then reach back, taking one arm overhead. And then the other one. And then release. Push back, child's pose. Pigeon pose. Kapada Raja Kapotasana. Right knee up wide. Slide left leg in. Slide it back. Walk hands back. Lift and curl. Reach for the back foot. You can pull it in for a quad stretch, kicking back, and then pull it in. Hold it here. Work mermaid pose. Or strap it, take it overhead. Kicking down into the floor, take it overhead for Kaivalyasana. Pose of final liberation, keeping your left leg kicking down. Push your hands up, lift your heart up, and then curl. Walking your hands down the strap. And then release. And switch legs. Kick back, pull in. You can hold it here for the quad stretch. Trap it in elbow crease for mermaid. Or kick the foot down into the floor and take arms overhead. Release, fold forward. Vinyasa. Let's get into Kapotasana. Take your knees a little wider. Point your feet. Elevate wrists and bridge top or fingertips. Side bodies long. Lift all the way up and then out rotate arms and shoulders. The hips sink down and take your head back. And then lower down. Twisting thigh stretch. If you have a belt, strap your left foot and step your right foot up into a lunge. Here you can hook your strap over your right shoulder. Kick back into the strap with your left foot and slowly sink forward. Coming down to the one forearm or maybe the other. Resting forearms onto a block or a triangle. Start to move your right shoulder forward. Pumping your back foot in. Kicking back more a little on the inhale, resisting. Exhale. Leaning forward more. Taking your shoulder closer towards the front of the mat. Bring the foot closer in towards the hip. And then slowly release. And switch sides. Get over opposite shoulder. Kick back more with your back foot and then lean forward. Bring onto the forearms if it's available. Camel pose. Kneeling. Adjust your yoga apparel. Tighten up your girl skirts. Feet flexed. If you need more height for the heels, have your feet flat. Bow into the heart, hips back and apart. Draw belly in. Scoop tailbone, side bodies long. Lift and curl. Arms to the heels. Extend the hips forward. Heart up, out rotating arms and shoulders. Slide jawbone back. Hold the engagement in the front of the neck, taking the head all the way back. And then pushing down to the feet. Inhale up. 8 pigeon droppings with a galactic tone. To be in harmony with the 13 moon natural time calendar. Go. Resetting. Hips back, belly in, scoop tailbone, side bodies long, lift and curl, move back as far as you can, no hands. Exhale, push down to the tops of the feet and come back up. Go back as far as you can, even if it's just a couple inches. Inhale, lift up and move back. Exhale, push down to the tops of the feet and come back up. 6 more good ones. And slowly release. Child's pose. Wizard pose. Shramanasana. Come to all fours. Slide your ramp out if you're using a ramp. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees 2 inches behind the hips, right arm up.
Exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, deepen the twist, sliding left knee up towards the armpit. Hooking arm further across. Taking a full inhale, full exhale. And then move further. Reach for the foot if it's available. And start to deepen the twist, wiggling left hand further back. Taking gaze up. Attempting to take left shoulder all the way back towards the floor. If it's available, you can go for the bind, passing the arm between the legs. And then reaching behind the back, attempting the clasp. Inhale, untwist. Child's pose. Second side. Left arm up. Exhale, twist. Another deep breath in. Exhale, deepen twist, bring right knee up. Left ankle on top, holding foot, if it's available. Right arm overhead. Take a few deep breaths. Slowly deepening twist, wiggling right hand further back. If it's available, work for the clasp, passing left arm between the legs. And then reach right arm back. Inhale, untwist. Child's pose, and then come to sitting for Jani Shirshasana. If you have a wedge, you can use a wedge or use a blanket if you want to support the hips to create more forward tilt of your pelvis. Extending right leg out, folding left leg in. Clear hamstrings, clear sitting bones. Inhale, arms overhead, lengthening. Exhale, fold forward between the legs. Inhale, lift up. Pushing head up. Exhale, fold forward. Anterior tilt of the pelvis. An inner rotation of the right thigh to align the thigh bone on the hamstrings. And then work a twist, Parvrita. Reaching right hand across for the knee. Left arm overhead. Reaching for the foot. You can use your strap. If you need a strap, pull into the center to deepen twist, curling left shoulder back, right rib cage forward. Inhale and twist, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, reaching for the foot. You grab the foot, lengthen again, pushing head up. Exhale, deepen, releasing head over the knee. Keep your right quads engaged. Arms and shoulders lifting above the ears, pulling down the back. Inhale, lift up, switch legs. Put left leg in, or left leg out, right leg in. Support the knee if the knee stays hovering. Inhale, lengthen, fold forward between the legs. And back up, work the twist. Hold on to the knee with the left hand. Right arm reaches overhead. Pull arms into the center. Deepen twist, going right shoulder back. Left rib cage forward. Inhale and twist. Lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Both legs wide. Upavishta Konasana. Clear sitting bones again. Clear hamstrings, rolling quads in, hamstrings out. If you have triangles or maybe a rolled up towel, you can place it underneath your hamstring so you have something to push down into. This allows you to generate more muscle energy in the legs, pushing down, pushing thigh bones down into the hamstrings so that you can go deeper safely without risk of overstretching, because you're building strength and protecting the muscles, keeping them tight into the bones. You only get injured in yoga when you release and you're disengaged, and then the muscles pull away from the bone and you get a pulled muscle. So to bow or twist over the right leg, keep your left leg tight, pushing down into the floor. Optional reaching for the foot if it's available, overhead. Inhale up, exhale, opposite side. Push down strong through the right leg. Inhale back up, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Go a little wider, a little deeper. Fold forward one more time. And back up. Vibhuja Vira. Bend your knees up. If you have an infinity strap or a Shiva strap, hook it with your palms face out with the 3 middle fingers behind your back, bringing the wrist to the side of the rib cage. Hook one elbow in, other elbow in. Release the jaw, roof of the mouth, slowly squeeze in. Release, hands back, arch up. side stretch, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, deepen. Wrapping hands over the feet or grab sides of the feet. Or you can use a block, hooking it over the feet. Push forward into your block or your hands. Push your legs down through the floor and then deepen in the forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Twist to your right, reaching left hand across. Pulling head to the outside of the foot or hook your elbow across. The palm face up, grabbing outer edge of the foot. Push the floor with the right hand, deepening twist. If it's available, grab outer edge of the left foot. Inhale and twist. Exhale, take it to the opposite side. Hooking right hand across, taking head to the outside of the knee. If you're going further, hook the elbow across, palm face up, pushing the floor away with the left hand, deepening twist. Reaching overhead if you're going further. Inhale and twist. Exhale, one more brief forward fold. And then come onto your back. Rock around a little side to side. Windshield wipers. Look at a block or a triangle. Place it between your inner knees. Keep your inner thighs engaged. Bring shoulder blades up together on the back. Keeping arms bent at 90-degree angles. Push down to your left arm, super strong. Don't let your left shoulder lift. Slowly take the legs to the right. Moving knees towards your right elbow. And then back up to the center and take it to the left. Keep right arm pushing down strong. As soon as the right shoulder wants to lift off the mat, bring the legs back up and go to the opposite side. Keep it going. Pushing down strong through left arm, left shoulder. Exhale to the left. Or inhale to the left and then exhale back up. Inhaling to the right. Do 4 more good ones on each side. Both legs straight. That's 3. 1 more. And then bend your top leg. Keep bottom leg straight. Pushing out the bottom heel. 4 like this. Bending top leg. Bottom leg straight. Inhaling over. Exhaling up. One more. Keep the inner thighs squeezing in to your prop. Back up. Rest. Bandha Chaturanga. You can snag a block, placing it underneath your hips. And then rest down. Take it all the way up. Urdhva, Dhanur, Asana. Hands over your head. Beside the ears. Use blocks, edges of triangles or a wedge. Continue to take pressure off your wrists. Arch. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Lift hips up. Top of the head. Bring hands in, take them a little wider. And then curl forward and go all the way up. Rest. Back up. Again, do a variation, do alternate leg lifting or back bend push-ups. Down, Viparita Karani, placing a block, triangles underneath your hips, lift legs up. Shoulder stand. Hold hips, walk elbows in. Strengthen the core, straighten out of it. Bow pose, legs overhead. Keep your feet flexed, pushing out through heels. Head pushing back into the mat. Bend knees, ear pressure pose. Hold hips or wrap arms over the knees for Pashini Mudra. Side ear pressure, hold right hip, left arm out to the side. Walk both knees to the right. Attempting to take left knee to the right ear. To the floor. And then switch. Left hand hold left hip. Both knees to the left. Attempting to take both knees to the floor.
Back to center, both knees to the forehead and into the crown of the head. Slowly unroll. Matsyasana, fish pose. Arching. Pushing head back. Optional lift, legs up, arms up, Uttanapādasana. And then release, Supta Padangusthasana. Okay, your belt or your strappage. Clasp behind the leg first. Kicking away, arching. Hold it for 6, 5, 4, increasing muscle energy. 3, 2, 1. And then you can bring the leg closer to the chest, keeping legs straight and strong, or use your strap. Hooking the heel from the inside. Pull down with your arm so the leg stays slightly inner rotating. Keeping left leg pushing down strong. Left foot flexed or flointed. Take leg out to the right. Keep your glutes engaged. Tailbone scooping. Take it up and over. Switching hands. Support the block. If you've got a herniated lower disc somewhere, so you don't over twist. Hand to the rib cage or out to the right. And then back up. Switch. Clasping, resisting, arching lower back, pushing shoulder blades down, lifting hard up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it closer. Out to the left. Keep right thigh inner rotating, rooting down. Tailbone scooping up. Optional right arm overhead if you want to bring it a little bit higher. And then take it up and over into the twist, switching hands. Back up. Happy baby. Reach up for the heels. Push one knee down, other knee down. Both knees down. Release left foot. Bring right arm over, right foot to the head or behind the head. Switch.
Twist to the right. Both knees across. Left hand to the rib cage or out to the side. And final twist. Take it to the left. And back up, Shavasana, or Shalamba Pada Konasana. Supporting thighs or knees with your triangles or blocks. Feet together, arms out to the side, walk shoulder blades in. Let yourself relax fully for a few breaths. Stretch out the breath, making some little movements. And slowly twist up to a comfortable sitting meditation posture. And final one universal prayer. Deep breath in. Loka samasta
Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste, fellow travelers. Jai Ma. Spread love in your community, peace and harmony. We're all in this together. Jai Ma. Give it up to the highest. Peace.